Gamergate 2.0 is upon us, kind of, sort of, honestly. Yeah, with Sweet Baby Inc. Now, I've gone over Sweet Baby Inc. a little bit with the Suicide Squad stuff, Kill the Justice League, and how they ruined that. But they're panicking right now. Let's just say they're panicking right now. And for the uninformed, let me go ahead and just try to TLDR this as best I can. So I made a video before. It was one of my Justice League videos, or Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League videos, where I looked over the Sweet Baby Inc. website and all of the red flags and everything stupid with that. So let's find out what Sweet Baby Inc. is first and foremost. Sweet Baby Inc., founded in 2018, Sweet Baby Inc. is a narrative development and consultation studio based in Montreal and working around the globe. Our mission is to tell better, more empathetic stories while diversifying and enriching the video games industry. We aim to make games more engaging, more fun, more meaningful, and more inclusive for everyone. So basically, this is just a woke company that wants to insert all of their politics and agendas into gaming. And for some reason, they're getting jobs and they're getting hired to do these things. Think Anita Sarkeesian types. Remember how she just inserted herself in the industry, not even a gamer, and she started getting consulting stuff, just dropped a freaking atom bomb in the gaming industry, ruined it really, that's what started the domino effect of messing up a lot of things. We had characters like our beloved classic Lara Croft, which there is still a market for because people, she's outdated. Nobody cares about classic Lara Croft anymore. Well, look at how well the remasters have been doing. Eat that. So anyway, they take issues with characters like Lara Croft because she's curvy, she's very feminine, she's very womanly, and no, you can't have a beautiful character, not in current day. You know, you gotta uglify everything, gotta they, them queerify everything too, and all this stupid stuff. So anyway, this Sweet Baby Inc. detected tracker on Steam started curating a list of games that Sweet Baby Inc. are affiliated with and that we're a part of consulting for. Okay, so this is for a lot of people who don't want to support this stuff. I don't want to play anything that Sweet Baby Inc. has consulted for because I think they're retarded. So I'm not going to do that. Well, this whole Sweet Baby Inc. detected thing, just like think of Libs of TikTok, for example, the account on Twitter. You notice how a lot of these people and a lot of people who are on the liberal side are like, oh no, this is hateful. They're encouraging violence. And what does Libs of TikTok do? They just share. All the account did was share videos from liberals and all that. But, this is inciting violence. Same sort of narrative here with Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, this is an attack. This is an attack on the company just because all they're doing is sharing the portfolio. What's wrong with that? Why is that such a problem? You're just curating a list of games that Sweet Baby Inc. are affiliated with. Why is that a problem? Well, now we have here, Short Fat Otaku says it seems like Cabroots Rambo's Sweet Baby Inc. detected. Oh, I need to follow him back. I'll do that now. Sweet Baby Inc. detected curator list on Steam is currently getting brigaded with reports and is in danger of being taken down. Steam, give us a hand with this, lads, will you? All right, and so he really wanted to get this out there. And then we've had Stuttering Craig on from Side Scrollers Podcast. He's talked about this a lot, so I encourage you to check that out. Also, I'm on Side Scrollers every Tuesday and Friday, so you can catch me on there live. But anyway, so
I have received a warning on Steam
we have this.
that if I don't take actions on resolving the report, the group could be taken down. So I mean, I have all my moderators staff looking into it right now. What do I need to do? I need to resolve the reports, every single one.
Okay, so he's got reports. They're threatening to take it down. And, just for reference, everybody knows that really ugly Fable character girl. Sweet Baby Inc. apparently was affiliated with that as well. So they're all about, what they're all about doing is forcing these queer narratives. They're all about taking beautiful female characters and uglifying them. Same thing that we saw with Anita Sarkeesian and all that, to where, oh, you can't have beautiful characters anymore. You know, they all have to be, uglified. And so here we have the co-founder of Sweet Baby Inc., Kim Belair, who proudly explains the method she uses to force bosses at game studios to censor, alter, and diversify game projects. Let me just show you guys this, and then I'll share my caption.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher-ups, and if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
So using intimidation tactics to get your company hired for these games. Now, this is what I said on this tweet where I shared that. I said, this is standard method of operation for the woke types. Weaponize empathy and employ toxic feminine tactics used by men as well to threaten the reputation of their victims if they are not given full submission. And that's what's going on here. You just see it, like, they are just unapologetic about that, unabashed, just absolutely toxic feminine tactics. Because here's the thing is, they want to talk about toxic masculinity all the time and in these games and so on and so forth, which is stupid. But it's just like, why do they not talk about this toxic femininity that we keep seeing from companies like this, from people like this, from even a bunch of men acting like this as well? Notice how, and this is how they have intimidated people into silence who don't agree with all of their narratives. This is why, oh, you don't agree with me on this, you don't agree with me on that, you're a bigot, you're this, you're that, you're the other, you're an ist, you're a phobe, you're a this, and they want to ruin your reputation. They weaponize empathy. Oh, wait, but you don't care about inclusivity? Why don't you care about inclusivity? They want to try to take this moral high ground. And it's stupid. It just makes no sense whatsoever. But that's how they try to spin things. We've had some tweets from Grums as well, he has really been diving deep into this as well. I encourage you to check his tweets out for more of the scoop. So we're getting outlets like PC Gamer, Kotaku, all that trying to defend Sweet Baby Inc. and act like, oh, they're not what you think they are. No, it's not like this. Has just been insane. Like I said, Gamergate 2.0 is among us. Grum says here, so PC Gamer drops another hit piece against gamers, and the author immediately goes protected. The article lies about how Steam's terms of service works, smears the creator of the curator list, and conveniently omits the cancel campaign started by SBI employees that got them locked from Twitter. Sweet Baby Inc. It also fails to mention that well-publicized and documented racist and doxing and DDoSing habits of the Sweet Baby Inc. employees. So here we go. They say a company called Sweet Baby Inc. has become the target of anti-woke gamers because it offers consultancy work and industry standard service that's been normalized. That's been normal for years. See how they're trying to downplay this whole situation and why they call this like, oh, this isn't a target from an attack, basically. Oh, all they are doing is listing what their portfolio. So that's an attack now, just to list, oh, this company worked on that. So there you have that. Of course, it looks just like you would imagine. Bunch of feminine men. This is a problem with feminine men. This is why we need more masculinity in general, because these feminine men take those stupid, toxic, feminine, like, habits. If they can't get your full submission, they want to ruin your reputation. Same thing happened with the lockdown. Same thing happened with the jab. Same thing with all this. Oh, if you don't get the jab, you're selfish. You're a grandma killer. Oh my goodness, you're evil. You're a Yahtzee. You're this, you're that, you're the other. They wanted to ruin everyone's reputation who elected not to get a vaccine in their body, who didn't want to get that. I mean, this is par for the course on so many levels. And now with this as well, it's like, oh, you don't submit to these values. You don't submit to our narrative. Well, you're a bigot. I'm sick of it, bro. So here Grum says again, it's like clockwork how all these gaming sites drop articles defending Sweet Baby Inc. and smearing gamers. As I told you, would happen just this past weekend. Follow-up hit pieces are next. Based on the reactions their nerdbait articles drum up. Yours truly is in the crosshairs. Reporters already started following me to mine tweets out of context. For what? Asking questions, pointing out their misinformation. And here's the thing is Grums is constantly, I know for the longest time, I've been following him for a while. He has just been the target. He's been a target for a long time from these people trying to take this moral high ground in the gaming industry. Oh, he's such a bigot. He's this, that, and the other. And they have attacked him for a long time. And so it's nice to see him on the front lines on this, standing his ground. There's people who have been ostracized from the gaming industry for not being on, for wrongthink and for not submitting to this insane ideology that is forced on everyone. Here's the thing is people should be allowed, if people want to be liberals, if they want to be conservatives, if they want to believe this, that, or the other, okay, think what you want, believe what you want, but don't force that ideology on everyone else and ostracize anyone who doesn't think like you. And this is what has happened in the gaming industry. People get ostracized for wrongthink ever since the jab mandates, all that kind of stuff. And I was telling people, hey guys, I didn't get the jab. And if you don't want to get it, you just shouldn't have to get it. Don't let these streamers pressure you. Of all people, streamers are pressuring people. We're pressuring people to get the jab. And oh, you're selfish if you don't. If you're not getting the jab, don't even follow me anymore. All this drama. All this, oh, you're evil if you don't do this. You're evil if you think like this. You're evil if you don't think like that. It's stupid. It is just... They will ostracize you, and they've ostracized me from the gaming industry as well. But I'm sick of it. It's like if I don't bow down to the queer cult, if I don't bow down to this, that, and the other, if I have Christian values, then, oh my goodness, she's a terrible person. We don't want her working at any capacity in the gaming industry. Oh no, Twitch will suspend you for 14 days for speaking about the Bible. So here we have Craig again. He invited the writer of yesterday's Kotaku Sweet Baby Inc. article on the Side Scrollers podcast for today. Unfortunately, she declined. He followed up with additional questions. He goes, Alyssa, I'm sure you're in the middle of a firestorm right now, so I appreciate you taking the time to respond. I'd like to invite you on our daily live show, Side Scrollers, to talk about your article and those critical of Sweet Baby Inc., your work, and Kotaku. We will be discussing it Thursday, and instead of talking about you, I'd rather be talking with you. As someone with a background in journalism, I'd expect the same invite. We're live at 11, and he gives specifics. She just replies with pass. This is the thing about Craig too, is Craig is very reasonable. We've had debates, like we've had David Scott Jaffe on there before, and talking about like transgender ideology and stuff like that. Craig is very reasonable. He's a good moderator. He allows different opinions to be on there and doesn't force his opinions on other people. So I have no doubt that this would have been, he would have let her speak. He would have let her get her opinions out there and all that stuff, but they don't care, because that's the thing about these types with these ideologies, is they want full submission. They can't have a reasonable dialogue. They don't have a leg to stand on these kind of things. And they are assuming the victim role on this. They want to be the victims in this situation. Oh, we're the victims because we're just trying to make things inclusive. We're just trying to add more diversity. We're just trying to have empathy, weaponized empathy, victim mindset. And oh my goodness, when you phrase things like that, it's like, oh, you disagree with us? You don't like diversity. You don't like empathy. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with you? When these people who aren't even gamers are just waltzing in and ruining everything. And I've talked about this so much on my channel. I've gotten this kind of like this kind of attitude from a lot of people.
For many years.
It's like, I will have people that I was friends with or that were in the industry, and they'll be like, oh, but why are you so negative? Why are you so negative? Because I speak out on this stuff? So, I have to just, you have to have this toxic positivity and approve of everything. You're not allowed to have issues with them changing your favorite video game character of all time. You're not allowed to have a problem with that, or you're just negative. Why aren't you spreading joy? Why are you okay? Something must be wrong. You're not spreading joy. It's like, for those of us who have been gamers for a very long time, we have seen gaming get colossally hijacked by a bunch of people who care more about their ideologies. They care more about their narratives, their message, sharing all that than they do about video games just being fun. People like playing as characters who are attractive, male and female characters alike. Why is that such a terrible thing? Why do you have to defeminize the female characters? And why do you have to feminize the male characters? You know? And these are people who a lot of them aren't even gamers. They just don't like it. How dare you play a game with an attractive character? For some reason, they're threatened by that. I don't know. It's insanity. But yeah. And not only that, but we're seeing gaming as a whole where it's just like, okay, video games, they're not as challenging as they used to be. They're glorified walking simulators, and people get mad at me for talking about this because some people still like games like that. I don't. I think that there can be some exceptions. But as a whole, I want to play a video game that's an actual video game. I don't want to just have all this filler content and just watch a bunch of cutscenes. And then, we want this accessible for everybody, so we're going to make this all super easy. And if you don't know where to go next, we're going to have these shiny ledges and this yellow paint that shows you where to go. We're going to have the character that tells you what to do. And oh my goodness, wow, you have to think more than 5 seconds on where to go next? No, can't have that. So gaming has been hijacked by non-gamers who care more about their message and more about, but we just want things to be accessible. I miss when gaming used to be more like, hey, where it was like not everybody was a gamer. And that was fine. You had your casuals, you had your hardcore. I was always considered a casual. And now I'm considered the hardcore now. I was a casual, like playing those like action adventure games and stuff. But, because the more hardcore were like the really competitive gamers, all that kind of stuff, which I never really got that good at competitive games. But I liked, RPGs, action adventure games, this sort of thing, Tomb Raiders, all that. But I took them serious. I don't like to use guides. I don't use guides on games. I figure it the freaking crap out. If it takes me 5 days to get past a puzzle, it'll take me 5 days to get past a puzzle. So be it. Why would I want to just be a vegetable just going through motions and knowing everything to do? Bro, I can think of a million things I'd rather do with my time. Let gaming be actual gaming. So anyway, there you have it. This is what's going on right now with Sweet Baby Inc. I love to see this. I love it. I'm all about it. I'm all about this pushback right now. I am all about this Gamergate 2.0 stuff going on because we have been long overdue for this. The gaming industry has been hijacked by these people, and it's high time that gamers are standing up against this crap. So anyway, there you have it, my opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. If you want me to read the Bible to you, you could check out my Bible channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, as well as my streams at Melanie Mac here on YouTube and Kick, and probably Rumble as well. Twitch suspended me for, I don't know, I think the suspension's still going on because I talked about the Bible and I have videos on that. Anyway. Thank you all again. I'll catch you next time. And in the meantime, go boom. Oh no! Oh no! Somebody help! What about you? Please, please help!